So basically, first I've got to apologize. I know this video format is kind of old, but before I get started and claim a new live studio or anything that can help me like record my face or do a nice stream, like I'm kind of forced to do this. So basically, I tried running Wild Rift on this phone, didn't work. So we're back to, the plain old basics like World of Tanks. It's pretty easy on the graphics, so I bet wouldn't be that bad. So basically, what we're doing here, we're trying for the fast-paced gameplay and everything. So basically, let's see what we can get with the full-on normality of just basically the first high-tier tanks. So let's see how this goes. So basically, I got some smudges on my screen that maybe the recording program in the bottom that kind of obstructs me from moving the tank, but it's either moving the tank or the shooting that gets obstructed. So basically, yeah, gotta pick one or the other. So biggest question is, do we go with all the other heavy tanks or do we just circle around and try to get a backstab? So I guess this time I'll conform and go with everybody else, although there's a slight chance that someone might sneak up on us, which I don't find this amusing. So basically, we're up versus some pretty heavy tanks. I didn't even notice the lineup because I was so busy focusing on what's gonna happen when I record. But basically, there is no way that I can get a good shot here. So yeah, I should have circled about, but this is what we got up to. And basically, I am going to die. Yeah, they're gonna take us down pretty easy here. This really won't be that big of a challenge. Even though one of our guys circled them up there, I really doubt that I can get any other damage in here based on what I'm doing. Basically, that's it. And I'll just take a quick look through the battlefield. Seems our guys are cornered. Not looking this good. Don't know what a friendly attack's about around our friend here, so he's pretty much taken down. And yeah, we can quit this. It's just two tanks left. If I don't want to just, it could have been fun looking at them trying to circle everything away from themselves, but basically, as you can see, I don't have that much tanks that are mid tanks, medium tanks. So basically, we're gonna have to do it the scout. Basically, I'm trying different combinations nowadays, and I know medium tanks are kind of reliable, but I haven't focused on them that much. So basically, unless you want to play Chinese and Russian fifth and sixth tier tanks, you're gonna have to deal with this. Just scouts and the heavy tanks that I've been trying to develop. And basically, Chinese scouts have a terrible vision range. I know that the Chinese tanks like have one of the lowest vision ranges. French scouts are much more reliable, even damage wise and speed wise. But I guess that whatever you sow, you reap. You reap what you sow. So basically, I sold myself to have a Chinese tank, and I guess I'm gonna have to just reap the consequences, basically. So, if we can get a shot, that ought to be good. But I doubt it. I doubt that we're going to be able to get a shot here on anything. See, we're dead. Mainly because, well, the recording apparatus about the phone is straight up in my sight on the tank controls, and I'm playing lefty controls. I don't want to switch to righty controls because I've grown so accustomed to using my right to move, my right hand, my right thumb to move, that I seriously will be just bewildered at using my left hand to do movements nowadays, and I might seem pretty clumsy with it, but I promise you, like, my right hand is almost the same. So, well, look at this. I really like this tank destroyer design, but might get outflanked. No, I seem to have read it wrongly. Basically, what we have here is a great big push that will play in our favor. So basically, we can write one win off, and yeah, not that bad. Not bad at all, considering how last game went. Yep, if you target the scout, buddy, that ought to be. Well, you got save right there. No, didn't. Too bad. 4 versus 5. I guess we have a slight survival option here, but I'm really not that certain now. Yeah, no. Dude, what is he looking at? What does he expect to see? He can clearly see that, well, just gave up. Poor bastard. Poor person just gave up on, and even a ricochet. That was uncalled for. Could have just, you know, the quality of most people that play this really gets me wondering. I seriously about their mental state, because most of the time I really just burn out early fight, but mainly because people gang up on me and I try to keep a cool head, but still. And I've also got, for my amusement, some British tanks that I use because I like the dialogue options on the British tanks. I honestly can say that I do. And just to buy the next tank won't be that much of an issue. I even got the money about it. So basically, we're gonna advance right up to this Churchill in the sense that first up, we're gonna sell this one because we need to, and then we're gonna purchase this one because I want to. So basically, with some crew training, let's try it out. Let's gang up some XP on yet another heavy tank, but trust me, I think I'll like the British tanks better, and there's a way smoother gameplay with them because they are actually, first up, they're the actual equivalents of what the British have nowadays, and second up, I think I'm gonna have way more fun with them because I actually do like them more than the German and the Japanese ones that I have in store now. It's just that I started playing the Germans thinking that, oh, I'm gonna like the German tanks, and I really didn't. So basically, we're gonna have to stomach the low speed and damage of the Churchill tanks for now to get something better off later. Which, again, the reload speed even isn't that bad. It's the low damage that is bad, but the reload is fast enough to punch a lot of holes in their armor of your adversary. But basically, the speed is terrible on the Churchill tank. Every Churchill tank starts up with terrible speed. So the first thing we're gonna have to do here is buy an engine. Yeah, just gonna farm enough XP to buy an engine or use the free XP that I have up until now to buy an engine. Really isn't that much of a difference. We either grind or just jump straight up. And let's check out if the damage is the same. Oh, the reload is a very nice surprise, but we're gonna have to back up. And considering he is not planning on showing himself, I think we got better targets to move to. If, this guy out there can keep himself alive, which I doubt that he can do because he also seems to be doing no damage to the enemy team. Did he just miss two shots on his own? Do I have to get in a minimum damage fast reload tank? I do have heavy armor, but I'm kind of low on health. I kind of worry. Basically, I'm allowed to worry. And also, I cannot get a good click on the firing button. Should have stopped, I know, but I didn't want to. I wanted to get a clear shot on him, the underbelly of the tank, even though I could have easily pierced the turret. I saw it too late and I missed a shot on it, basically. Blame me all you want, call me everything. I know I'm very sluggish, but what can I do? And what's this? You're giving me free stuff? Not free, I don't have anything about it. Yeah, okay. Kind of useless, basically. And kind of useless to do these missions. I honestly can tell you that my enthusiasm about World of Tanks has been weighed down, and until I can afford to own a computer and have a decent studio, this is all I can have. So if you are checking this out, wondering why I'm blabbing like an imbecile, is that I have way better material to go with every single video, but my phone either crashes on the low hardware that it has, low hardware capabilities of running a game recorder and the game at the same time, or I'm missing a computer and program editing software, video editing software to just put out a video. So I'm forced to do this. So basically, yeah. Uh, I don't know. I've been watching a lot of videos like about Charlie, Penguin Zero, on the iceberg videos, and just what occurs to me is that the internet, first up, when I was young, when I was a teenager, people would just open hand state, oh, you want an argument on the internet. Well, good job. That's not all important, but nowadays, when the internet is a basic communications device between people, winning an argument on the internet is basically the same as winning an argument in real life, basically. So, videos, recommendations, and all that, I don't care. So basically, if winning an argument on the internet was invalid back then, a lot of people seem to have kept the mind states that, oh, it's just the internet. And tell you what, where are kids spending time on nowadays? The internet. What is their main source of amusement? Whoops, I did not see that hill. And or income? The internet. Where their friends owe on to the internet. So basically, winning an argument on the internet now is, well, yeah, basically winning an argument in real life, the equivalent of doing just that. So yeah, I would advertise that winning an argument on the internet now is basically the same as winning an argument in real life because it just grew popular. And basically because it is the internet. Winning an argument, whether it be on the internet or not on the internet, is still winning an argument. Capped. And off we go. Like, I'm surprised I found this guy there. Whatever did he do to get stuck there? And to have us both wail on him like that. Well, I'm kinda dead. Kinda. Probably have an option to beat this guy. Probably not, though. I'm probably dead. Just take him down. Did you just fire a shot at it? Oh, heavy tank. Why do you gotta ruin my fun? KD or whatever the name was. Well, we're just randomly cycling through tanks. Here you go. Here's your 5 stars. They always ask for a rating on the battle. I know they're trying to calculate the performance in a lifestyle stream kind of thing, but again, I do not know if we won the battle. Basically, I doubt it. Let's check out how much XP we got. I doubt it. We know it's 61 XP, meaning that we lost. And off we go again. I really want to try to Churchill out. And this game is absolutely ancient by any standard. Well, I realize that, but people still play. Like, it's not all that bad. People still play World of Tanks, right? I've seen a lot of people play this game just, well, maybe not a lot, but they are in different servers uh, all across the globe for this. And War Thunder, as I said 10 times by now, I do not own a computer, a PC, and I plan on buying this secondhand MacBook that is ancient by any standard, but still the only thing I can afford, even semi afford at this point. So basically, I'm just gonna do that. I'm not gonna buy a PC laptop because, frankly, at this point, I don't even want to. And why would I? Just, man, I don't want to play video games. I want a video editing software. And yeah, Windows might have video editing software on some level, but I don't want Windows. And I know what you're gonna say, hipster, haha, and all that, but I just really want to try Apple out. I really want to. And I don't see why people hate on Apple that much. I mean, it is a good company. They do have, you can't deny that they put at least good hardware. The software, I'm not a software engineer. I never claimed on being one. I honestly, honestly don't know any programming or have delved into even slight reviews over why iOS is better than Windows. But what I can say is that basically, instinctively, I like the Apple design more. So, yeah, I like the design of Apple more than I do the design of Windows. Whoops, and they got me. That was funny. But they got the Churchill as well. And, well, little leopard, you are so dead. No, we are so dead. And our guy is also in a leopard. This is gonna turn out pretty entertaining, actually. He's on full health, and that heavy tank, I was hammering it. So basically, all he's gotta do is know where to hit it. But he isn't up. How come he crashed into that wall? Is it really this difficult to drive? Is it really this difficult to know where to hit a tiger? I'm forced to look at the defeat screen. First one we miss, this one we don't. And you know what? I really need to get a plot together in my head to know what to discuss, but I'm just gonna cut it out here. Hope you kind of had a good time and wish you all the best. I also have a TikTok. You can find it. I don't know if it's my Facebook account or not, but just maybe I'll include a link. Maybe I'll include my name in TikTok. I need to include a link. Yeah. And if you're interested in just random ramblings, nonsense, and me just trying to do my best to entertain, you're free to check it out. My TikTok, I usually philosophize a bit too much, but maybe some other content I'll put up here to try to become internet famous, maybe make some cash off of it, or just entertain people and express my thoughts. Like, as a buy, show support to your local vloggers, influencers, people that generally make you feel entertained on the internet. And do remember, we're not that different. Love each other. Don't hate each other. Don't insult each other. And overall, try to live a good life.